hull girder load target. This allows us to set a specific hull girder load. We can have it either as the final hull girder load or as an additional hull girder load, very similar to how we apply the mass distribution. And I guess we can specify a specific group of where it's going to be distributed. Typically, you would probably create a group for the whole model, which is fairly easy to do. We can come in, create a general group as a module group, give it a new ID, and you can say add whole ship. And then it creates this all modules group that we can create, and it basically contains everything. We set that as the view part. You can see it's just like when you do view top. And if we come into this dialog again, it's not fatigue, hull girder target. Okay, module groups are not available in that list, but what we can simply do is change that module group to a general group. I have to reopen that dialog in order to update the list there. But now when we come in here, we have the all modules, and that would be the entire vessel. But we can give it longitudinal or transverse load targets. And I guess for the final, if you had a specified bending moment envelope, say, that you had to meet, you could specify that over the entire length of the ship. And it'll apply forces as needed to any of the nodes contained in the selected group to achieve that load target. So I guess in creating this group, you could exclude certain areas where you didn't want things, like if you had the superstructure, if you were looking at applying a load to the hull and excluding the superstructure, you could just not include that in the group where you're going to apply these loads. Similarly, if say you didn't have enough definition for what your actual mass distribution is going to be, you could simply tell it to only use this hull girder target load to get a quick analysis on the geometry defined.